Hey everybody, this is Nick Longo from the Rackspace Startup Program. What a great opportunity we have today to have Rackspace and TechStars come together to help startups. We have Brad Feld today from TechStars. We also have David Cohen, Weston, the chairman of Rackspace. We're going to sign about 100 books and learn more about what Rackspace is doing for startups, which is not just fanatical support, which is fantastic tech support and fantastic service for sales, but it's also helping startups to achieve their dreams. If you want to learn more about the Rackspace Startup Program, you can go to rackspace.com/startup. And now let's go in and find out more.
I'm Weston. I'm the chairman of Rackspace Hosting, and today we've just had the founders of TechStars here visiting us. They are here talking about their new book, talking about the TechStars system. They've got 4 or 5 different cities that are doing TechStars now. Really interesting. Rackspace has a natural interest in supporting, promoting, and accelerating startups. I mean, today, almost all startups should start in the cloud. It's a quick, inexpensive way to get the hosting that's needed. And Rackspace, the startup program at Rackspace is there to support up-and-coming ideas that are happening out in the world every single day. So it's great to have TechStars here. We have a lot to learn from them.
Most qualified, best opportunities, looking for that next Twitter, looking for that whatever. It's going to come. It's going to come. These guys are pros. And so that's...
My name is Brad Feld. I'm a co-founder of TechStars. I'm also a managing director of a venture capital firm called Foundry Group, which is based in Boulder, Colorado, but invests in software and internet companies all over the world. I'm here today at Rackspace World Headquarters in San Antonio, spending time with a bunch of Rackers, talking about the book that David Cohen and I wrote last year called Do More Faster, TechStars Lessons to Accelerate Your Startup. We've really been talking about entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial community, and the dynamics of the creation of an amazing company like Rackspace, and thinking about what Rackspace was as a startup idea a dozen years ago in San Antonio, Texas, and today is one of the most important and extremely well-known companies in the area, and also having massive impact sort of worldwide in terms of technology in the cloud, hosting infrastructure, et cetera. TechStars has a very close relationship with Rackspace. Rackspace has been a sponsor of TechStars from almost the beginning. Many of the companies in TechStars use Rackspace for cloud services or for hosting services, and a number of them that are technology-enabling companies also have partnerships with Rackspace. And Rackspace has been an amazing company to work with because it's a culture that's entrepreneurial. It's a group of people that really understand how to work with startups. Many of their customers are startups, and they're very sensitive to the notion of very rapidly changing technology. So it's been fun to hang out here. We got, I think, a legendary thunderstorm this morning, so Texas didn't disappoint us with its drama. And the folks at Rackspace, all the Rackers, have been awesome to hang out with.
I heard about TechStars for a couple of years there in like 07, 08, and then I became a mentor in 09. I was like, wow, this is fantastic, because it's really a cohesive way to do something I've been doing for better part of 20 years.
I'm David Cohen, and I'm the founder and CEO of TechStars, which is a mentorship-driven startup accelerator in Boulder, Colorado, as well as Boston, New York, and Seattle. We're about 5 years old. We fund 50 interesting startups every year. I love working with startups, and here today at Rackspace because Rackspace has been a huge supporter of TechStars since the very beginning. Our companies get hosting, but more importantly, they get great customer service and lots of support to build their interesting companies. So thrilled to be hanging out today.
And so the frame of reference right now is it costs much less money to get up and going, partly because of companies like Rackspace, because all of the infrastructure build and back-end infrastructure cost you guys provide at very low cost to the end customer, the end user, the startup. And as a result, the startup can focus on what they're doing differently.
Hi, I'm Jim Franklin. I'm the CEO of SendGrid. It's great to be here today at Rackspace supporting TechStars and the Do More Faster book tour. TechStars has been an excellent accelerator for SendGrid. We look forward to working with the new classes both in Boulder and around the country. I've been a mentor to several of the businesses, and really been impressed with the growth that SendGrid has had. It's due to partners like Rackspace that enable startups to focus on what they do best, is what makes it all work. Thank you.
If we can help those companies get funding or grow or get them mentored, I mean, I think that Rackspace can have a much more important role in the ecosystem than we have played in the past.